Hi everybody, I'm Jill Tarayao and I work for Sizzix. Today I want to show you some tips and tricks on using your ink sheets with embossing folders. I've got a couple of embossing folders. One is a Stephanie Bernard and one is from Rachel Bright. And I'm going to also use our Sizzix permanent adhesive, which I really love using. And I'll show you how to do it. This takes a little bit of an experimentation with whatever embossing folders you're going to use. First, I'm going to show you embossing with a closed embossing folder. You can take your ink sheet and put it dull side down onto your paper. It doesn't matter which way you put that inside your folder, you'll get a different look by changing it up. Let's run this through the machine. We're using tab 1 and 2 cutting pads. So make your usual Sizzix sandwich for embossing. Roll that through. Now this takes a little bit of an experimentation because you might like what you get with a closed folder. Let's see what we have here. Or you might get way too much ink transferred. Personally, I don't like that, so we'll try another method, which is my favorite. This is my go-to. I'm going to lay my paper on the cutting pad, the ink sheet dull side down, and the mountain side of the folder will go on top of the ink sheet. Now we'll use our impressions pad as the second cutting pad of our sandwich. Roll that through, and you'll see quite a difference in this impression and the one that we did before. A lot more detail. It's a different color, I know, but now we're going to take this part. This is the negative part. We're going to use some of our Sizzix permanent adhesive. We hold on to the little white strip at the top and peel off the words, and you can throw that away. And we'll put this down on our paper, the adhesive side down. Now I'm going to use the silicone to make that nice and smooth connection with the paper. Roll that through. When we pull it off, put the negative part down. Now I'm going to put that on the cutting pad. There's adhesive on the outside, but nothing sticks to the silicone, so I can run it through with that facing the adhesive, and it will do no harm. Roll that through, and you'll be able to see when I peel that off that all the ink from the ink sheet has adhered to that adhesive on our paper. All the white paper that's showing through is still adhesive. It is still sticky. So I'm going to use my foil now, or you can use embossing powder, or you can use ultrafine glitter, and we're going to do it the non-messy way and do some foil. We'll lay that down on the sticky side, press it down a little bit with our hands so that we don't have wrinkles. Put our silicone on top with the impressions pad on top of that and roll that through. If you don't want to burnish it with a bone folder, then this is the method you use, and when you peel it off, it comes off really nice. All of that adhesive is not sticky anymore, and it leaves a nice impression. I did some experimenting for you, but this is what it looks like if you run your ink sheet through it with a closed folder. This one is two different directions. One is toward the mountain side and one is toward the valley side. So they look quite different. So you might want to experiment before you do your project and see which one you like the best. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you come up with something new that we haven't tried, please let us know. And happy crafting!